We'll start with Sky, we'll go to PLP, and we'll break down the score. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Could we just get the latest injury news, player fitness updates, please?
From past week, I think the ones that have a chance to be in the squad, we will decide at the end of the session that we have now in the afternoon, will be Alex and Sini. I think both are expected to train, and both have a chance. I don't know if both will make the squad, but I expect at least one of them to make the travel, yes.
How exciting is the potential to be involved in European football next season for you?
I think we are not there. I think we would like to be there, but not today. In 2 months, when you are really playing for final standings. Now we are just trying to add points, and we will continue focusing the same way. I think every Premier League game is a chance for us to add points, and we will try to use the first chance we have, that is tomorrow, Southampton.
You've taken Bournemouth so far. What would you say is going so right for you here at this club?
I think the results, especially last 2 months, have been very good, but mostly it's because players are performing very well and are giving the level that we thought they have, but now they are showing it in a quite consistently basis, no? But the demands of the competitions are also very high, and if we want to keep the positions that we are in, we have to continue with the same level of performance, of results, because I feel like we've been having good results, and we are more or less in the same place in the table. So as soon as you drop a little bit your performance level, considering the teams that we have around us, it's going to hurt your position, and I hope we can keep going the same way.
As for Southampton, they're having a difficult season. What do you make of what they're trying to achieve?
I think they've obviously changed a lot, since the way they played with Russell Martin. I think is a completely different approach. You can see what the new manager wants to do. He comes from Italy also. You can feel straight away his relation with Gasperini, with this kind of system with that normally Italian teams play, and it's not easy to play against. And they are coming also from a important win for them against Ipswich. So I hope it's gonna be a good fight against them. Yes.
Justin Kluivert has 6 goals in 6 games across competitions. What do you put his impressive goal scoring form down to?
Yes, I think especially these last games where we've been with a specific number 9. No, everyone has been adding goals. Dango, Justin, Antoine. I think it's good that we don't depend on one player, or one striker, or one. I think this season has been a little bit like everyone has been contributing in their way, and I hope they continue the same way. No, Justin, I think is playing very well. Is now adding more goals, probably more numbers, but for me the key is the other things that he does that are important for the team.
Just away from the Premier League, the Vitality Stadium will be a ground that is using semi-automated offside technology in the next round of the FA Cup. I imagine you've got quite an interesting view on that.
Yes, I'm all for it. I think for me it's a little bit strange, that in a league like the Premier League, that is probably the biggest league in the world, still we are without this system, because you can see it working really well in other leagues, in European games, and I think it's good news that the referees receive more help, and these situations, instead of drawing one line or 2 lines, and we are discussing a lot of times like in a strange place. I think the way you see it after the play in the semi-automated version, I think it doesn't allow you a lot of doubts, and I see more clarified. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've been part of previous rivalries elsewhere. Your only real example of this one was here in September. Well, what did you make of it?
I like to play this kind of games. I'm used, like you said, in the Basque Country with the derbies we played there. I have the experience, just the pre-season game we played there in past season in St. Mary's, and the game we played here in the first leg. And you always want to win these games because your supporters want to win these games, and I think also the players want to win these games. And I hope we are at the level because I think it's going to be a good fight, yes.
I know the players always want to win every game, but is this a useful tool to talk it up that it's an important one for the fans, especially with the closest rivals?
Yeah, I think we are both teams playing for important things in the standings. You know, that we value a lot the 3 points, so this is the main focus. No, we want to finish tomorrow the game and have 3 more points, and this is the main thing. But it's true that I'm sure that our supporters is a game that they want to win, and if this helps us also as players, to go even stronger is a good thing.
As far as motivations go, the milestones, the records you've achieved already are quite remarkable. I think only 5 times in this club's 120-something year history have you reached 40 points at the end of a season. You did it with 14, 15 games to go. The goal difference never been greater than -12, and you're completely the other end of the spectrum. Do these little milestones, or the big milestones, yes, are they ever useful to you in adding extra motivations to players?
No, I don't use them like motivation. I think these things, probably you have to use them at the end of the season and analyze at the end of the season how many points we achieved, where we've been at the end in the standings, and now we are in the meantime, we haven't done anything. You know, I hope we can continue this progress and play in the same way and keep going until the end of the season. That I think it will put us in a nice position in the standings, but we are not there. We have to earn the points, and in the Premier League all the points are very expensive. So I hope we can continue, but it's going to be challenging because it hasn't been easy to arrive to this position. So it's going to be even more difficult to continue the same way until the end.
In October, November, you played 3 Champions League teams back to back and picked up 7 points, I think it was, and then the next 2 slipped up, but obviously they were difficult games. But again, recently, I think you've played 4 of the top 6 in a row in the Premier League. So are there any lessons to be learned from that first one that, obviously you can't afford to drop standards at all? Did that even happen?
No, the schedule is important always, in the Premier League. But I felt even the 2 games you mentioned, Brighton and Brentford, I finished quite happy with the performances. Especially the Brentford away game, we played very well. We lost it, but we played really well. And I wasn't worried after these 2 defeats, after we continued winning games. But for me, the performance level is the key. Sometimes you win a game because, I don't know, a small detail goes for you and you don't finish quite pleased with the performance. I think as long as we continue with this level, normally the results are going to be positive, but this is not any guarantee. We have to go there to Southampton and be brave and be proactive and willing to win the game from the beginning. But even maybe we play very well and it's not enough to win the game, we have to keep going. This is still a lot of games to play, a lot of points, and we will not change our approach, I think.
The record overall has been tremendous, but away from home especially, such a long unbeaten run. Is the last away game in the Premier League at Newcastle, is that the sort of the bar that you want to reach every week?
I think it's difficult. If we are talking about that game, for me, I've said it's the best game we've played since I'm here. But it's true that, for example, the other day in Goodison, it's always difficult to play at Goodison, and I think we did a very, very good first half, especially. And we don't change a lot our approach when we play at home or away. I think we analyze the opposition. Tomorrow we will have a team that also presses very high like us. I don't think it's going to be comfortable for us. We will be quite rushed because they want also the duels, they want the press, they are aggressive. So I think it's going to be a game that mentality-wise we have to be in a very high level, and I hope we are.
And they have a habit under Ivan Juric of scoring first, even if the result hasn't gone their way very often. How dangerous are their attackers?
I think even with Russell Martin, I remember them starting the games always in a positive way. Even the game we played here, we had a very good first half, but the first 5-10 minutes, probably they started better than us. And it's a team that normally starts quite well the games, so we have to be ready to start also strong, to match their intensity levels, to try to control the game. I think it's not going to be easy because they are aggressive in their press, and I don't expect us to have a lot of time on the ball, and I think they are playing much higher up the pitch, and we will have to adapt, and I hope we can do it.
Good luck.
Thank you.